there's a couple of things I noticed over the weekend.
Yes.
We got to give some love to the White Sox.
Let's get in the digs.
Okay? Let's get in the digs and let's go. The White Sox swept the Rays.
Good for them.
Erick Fedde, we got to give him some love. Chris Getz, the new GM of the White Sox, went out, made a couple savvy signs to bring in some guys to kind of bolster the rotation. One of them being Erick Fedde, who was a first rounder back in the day. So pause this real quick. He is completely, you know what? Keep running it, because I want to see a nice Jacob Bader morph to the Nats. There we go. He was a former first rounder with the Nats. Didn't get off to a great start. Ends up going over and pitching in the KBO and totally readjusts his entire arsenal.
Interesting.
So pause this real quick. Bring up the first board that Seth Warner put together for us. Okay, take a look at it. I mean, it's a completely different pitcher. Pitch usage comparison last two MLB seasons. Back in 22 with the Nats, the sinker almost 40%. He had a curveball. He's eliminated that. He's got the sweeper, but check out the split finger fastball. 21% of the time he's throwing this thing now. So he's going sinker, sweeper, split.
The split change is that the two pitches that I feel like have dominated the early part of the
Really,
year.
the guy, to be able to fumble that thing right in the top of the zone, and no one's hitting it. 3 for 24 against it, 7 punch outs. He's using it 21% of the time, so he has been darn good. So he got a 2-year, $15 million deal. Let's get back into the tape. And he has done well. And honestly, the White Sox are in a full-blown rebuild.
But 4 years ago, we sat here and we talked about the White Sox like we talk about the Nationals now.
They bet on the wrong guys, period.
Yeah.
They bet on the wrong guys. Moncada never posts. Luis Robert never posts. Eloy Jimenez never posts. These guys are always dinged up and hurt. There's nothing to build around. So they have to rethink things from jump. But I wanted to give Fedde some love. And by the way, Benintendi hit a walk-off. He's like got the highest contract that's ever been given to a White Sox player, $75 million. So he was able to hit a couple homers over the weekend, kind of make him feel pretty good. So the White Sox, number 1. Number 2, my man Tarik Skubal is on another level.
Yeah.
He's been arguably, pause this real quick for me. We did the top 5 underappreciated superstars.
Mm-hmm.
We should have put him on there. Does anyone realize, I know these are a little adjusted, this is Saturday. Did you know he was hitting 350 with 7 homers and an OPS north of 1,000?
No.
I feel like he's been in the game for 32 years.
Talking about Salvador Perez.
Sal Perez, okay?
That's
and he had numbers coming into this game. He has owned Skubal in his career, so run this. 8 for 18, 3 home runs.
Ribs.
For 32 years. How old is he?
He's probably 74 years old, but he's probably also 24 years old.
He's 33.
He's been there the entire time. And he's got numbers against Scoble, but not this year. I know Bobby, 97. I know Bobby's running on that pitch, but my man Scooble's on another level right now. He's able to control the zone with multiple pitches, change up away.
They scored like 3 pitches in. They had a 1-0 lead on Tarik Skubal yesterday, and you're right, he just got to work.
Skubal's been incredible, okay? Salvi was slashing just big numbers against him and wasn't able to do. Skubal moves to 4-0 with a 1.72 and 41 punch-outs on the season.
I keep thinking of a tape for Detroit's bullpen. Jason Foley, I mean, he has been incredible. Do we have the board?
Oh, did you?
Devin? It's not a board. It's just a tweet, and I saw it the other day. The Tigers' bullpen is just every type of guy at any given bar. This is a tape. There's something there.
Andrew Chafin.
Look at Andrew Chafin.
Top draw.
I mean, I love that dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's
that is pretty good.
There's a lot of my friend over there wants to talk to you energy in this.
Give her
and
my
I'm
number.
not going.
Yeah, exactly.
I am not going.
So good.
Which one are you picking?
Okay. All right, so over the weekend, Wyatt Langford.
Yeah.
He hit his first home run. Who would have thought this beast, who we watched hit Titanic tanks? No, we were on him, but I mean, he was hitting moonshots at Florida. And his first big league homers and inside the Parker. Oof. He's got wheels, he's got pop. The way this position right here.
Yeah, he's feeling it right there.
He always goes on YouTube for the draft, right?
Yeah.
You always see, how do you know if it's going to translate? Is it that confidence because he's got some swag? What is it?
I'm a big character guy. I'm a big body movement guy. I'm a big repeatable movement guy. I mean, obviously, this guy's a special player. But what I want to get into, because our research department does an amazing job, is he has been getting a rookie treatment.
Yes, he has. I noticed that. Yeah.
All right? He has had more egregious calls called against him. I remember in 2022, we'll flash back, J-Rod went through something similar when he first came up. Early in the year, it just seemed like everything that was borderline was strike 3 to him. Time and time again. And he got frustrated. This was egregious.
That's ridiculous.
That's a pitch out, by the way.
That's absurd.
That's a pitch out. And we got strike 3. Bring the board up.
Good grief.
That was a pitch out. Wyatt Langford, 2024 versus Julio Rodriguez, 2022. First 27 career games. They're crazy similar, okay? And Rodriguez.
His swing reminds me of Dan Uggla, by the way.
Ooh. Danny lives in Atlanta still. I run into him time and time. Okay, I just want to let people know that after this, Julio Rodriguez finished at 284 and won the AL Rookie of the Year. So we got a long way to go still. We're only 1 month into this thing.
All right.
And the one thing, my college roommate was from Mercer Island, Washington, and I had to listen to Mariners talk in college all the time. Get drafted by the Mariners. No chance. Here we go. But I'll say this. Their starting pitchers have been unbelievable. George Kirby, over the weekend, could pretty much dial up, and I know people are comparing him to Greg Maddux because he doesn't walk anyone, but he's pitching at 97, 98 miles an hour. It was impressive. And then this freak, Logan Gilbert. Can you just pause this when he's like doing this crazy stuff for me real quick? As a hitter, you're seeing, I mean, what are you focused on? Look at this. He's not even looking at the plate. We got Nuke LaLoosh coming at you. Elbows and tush.
It's like glass now. There's just limbs everywhere.
My God. And then throw in Louis Castillo's gotten going. Throw in Bryce Miller's going to get the start against Max Fried tonight. They have been on a run. I don't want to undersell it. Seattle starting pitchers have not allowed more than 2 runs in a game since April 9th. 16 straight games of 5+ innings pitched and 2 runs or fewer.
And last year, Castillo, Gilbert, and Kirby pitched 190 innings.
You know what? Seattle, it's time. When you got young arms, like, it's time.
Well, that's
figure out the offense. Get it going. Julio, you're wrapping your bat. Like, you're wrapping your bat. I know I wasn't a great player, but I see it. Your bat's like this. It's taking you forever to get it back around. It's why you're getting jammed.
Wait, so what does he have to do?
You gotta lighten up the top hand a little bit.